Today I will show you how to crochet this unique stitch. We go with 3 rows of single crochet, and then row 4 is this stitch where we learn how to make a long single crochet. The yarn I'm using is from the brand I Love This Yarn, and my hook is 3.5 millimeter. We begin with a slip knot, and we make multiple of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Row 1, we skip the first chain and we go in the second chain, grab the yarn, pull through. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. We grab the yarn and pull through both loops, and this is our first single crochet. We go to the second chain and we repeat. Grab the yarn and pull through the 2 loops on the hook, grab the yarn, pull through the 2 loops, and we have our second single crochet. And we repeat single crochet in each chain. For row 2, we chain 1, we turn, we skip the first chain we just made, and then we go in the first stitch in both loops, grab the yarn and pull through and make the single crochet, and we repeat. We go to the next stitch, both loops, and make the single crochet. And this is what we need to repeat for row 2, single crochet in each stitch. Let's finish row 2 together. We go to that stitch and then make the single crochet, and then in the last one we make sure we take both loops and make the single crochet. Row 3, we chain 1, turn, we skip the chain we just made and we go in the first stitch, both loops, and make the single crochet. And then we go to the next stitch and we repeat the single crochet all the way. For row 4, I will change the color. Grab the yarn and pull through that loop, and then I make a chain. And now I turn. I go where is the first stitch and I make a single crochet. And now I go down where is a row 1 and I skip 1, 2 to the third stitch. I go with my hook, so it's 1, 2, and 3. We go down to row 1 and I go with my hook and I grab the yarn and I make a long single crochet and then what is the third stitch, I go and I make a single crochet, and then I go back with another long single crochet, and now again we count 1, 2, 3, and we go down, and we can see 1, 2, and that's the 3, and we go with the hook, we make the long single crochet, and then we go and make the single crochet right where is the third single crochet right there, and then we need to go back and make the long single crochet. We go back and then grab the yarn and make the long single crochet, and then we go again 1, 2, 3, we go down and make the long single crochet, then the single crochet, and back to make the other long single crochet. And this is what we need to repeat. 1, 2, 3, we go down, long single crochet, then single crochet, and one more long single crochet. And here we have 2 stitches. We're gonna skip one and we're gonna go to the last one, and we make a single crochet. And now we need to repeat everything we did. So I'm gonna cut the yarn, and I'm gonna cut this one as well, and I will go and make the 3 rows of single crochet. I grab the yarn and I pull through and I make a chain, then I turn and I go to the first stitch in both loops, and I start to make the single crochet in each stitch, and this is row 1. Now we go for row 2, so we chain, we turn, we skip the chain, and we go to the single crochet stitch and make the single crochet, and row 3, chain 1, turn to the first stitch, make the first single crochet, and then single crochet in each stitch. And now we go and make the row 4. For that I change the color, I make a chain and I turn, then in the first stitch I make a single crochet, and now I count 2 and 3 and I go down, so I have 1, 2 and 3 right there. I grab the yarn and I make a long single crochet. This loop is too loose, so I'm gonna go back, make the long single crochet, then the single crochet, and go back with a long single crochet. then 1, 2 and 3 down, 1, 2, 3, long single crochet and then single crochet, and again a long single crochet. And this is the stitch for today. I hope you enjoy this stitch and my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.